Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. For this video, we will be opening up another box from, I forgot which toy shop in Shopee. I bought this from, let me look. Well, I bought this from a shopping app, Shopee. This is part of the second wave of Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy. Still haven't gotten that whole wave here at retail or in any of the shops. The box is a lot beaten down. I hope that it's not as beaten as it looks inside. Doesn't. Yay! This is Voyager Inferno. Of course, when we got Grapple in Earthrise, everybody expected this. Everybody saw this coming, right? That we will have a recolor remold of Grapple as our resident fire truck, Autobot fire truck Inferno. So yeah, we got Inferno. And before we open him up, here is Grapple from Earthrise. My last Inferno was from Power of the Primes, a recolored hotspot. Is it a recolored hotspot? Yes, it is a recolored hotspot. It can turn into a torso for you to stick whatever Autobot limbs you have left over from Combiner Wars. I've been revisiting Combiner Wars for a bit right now. I took them out of storage and was playing with them. If you could see my, well, you can't see my background, but I have several of the gestalts there staring at me. Computron, Superior, and Defensor, and of course my favorites, Bruticus and Menosaur, has always been out display with the Decepticon thing. Anyway, this is a brand new Inferno, a Voyager size, Voyager scaled Inferno from Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy. I said that I was gonna keep all the Kingdom boxes because they were so great, but space and other stuff forced me to throw them away. So this would be probably my archive of the wonderful packaging artwork that Kingdom has offered us. So let's take a look at it. In front is the alt mode, which is a fire truck, and on the side and peeking right through, this is a pain to stack actually. This kind of box, not symmetrical, a non-symmetrical box, but I don't know why they do this. At least it's not as big as the Chinese boxes, because those boxes are huge. Anyway, on the side is that wonderful rendition of Inferno in his robot form, and he is spouting water from his spout hand. And we have that small product window so we could see how stoic looking he is. Yeah, we could already see. Yep. And at the back is a product rendering of Inferno in his robot form and in his alt mode, which is a fire truck. Okay, how many times did I say fire truck already? I don't know. So let's open him up. Where do you open your boxes? Do you open it sideways or do you open it and for people who are in the Philippines, where did you buy your second wave of Kingdom toys? I mean, this, I have to scour the depths of a shopping app to find most of them. I think I'm only missing Ractonite now. Oh no, I'm missing Scourge. Am I missing some? I don't know. I just wait for the Decepticon ones. it comes in this weird. Well, I really like what Hasbro's initiative is, but it's a bit what do you call this? Look! Oh, look at the card that I got. Look at the card that I got. Do you know what card I got? I'll give you a look. It's Dinobot again. This is my 5th Dinobot card, or 6th, I don't remember anymore. But I always keep pulling Dinobot. I just wished, yes, and I'm repeating myself again. I wish Hasbro would just give us the card of the character that we just bought, okay? So that we'll get all the cards instead of having random cards and mostly Dinobot cards. Alright, so I think I got like 6 Dinobot, an Arc, and 3 or 4 Optimus Primes. So, alright, how do we free him from this? Oh, wait, he's still attached. There we go. And we have him freed up. And he comes with a bunch of accessories. He's still tied up with this one. Alright. In the box, don't forget to get your accessories. He has a gun, several hoses. Excuse me. And spouts. Hey! So we've successfully opened him up from his packaging, from his box. And what we got is this one. And of course, his instruction manual on how to fix him up. Okay, so according to this one, you place this one here. It's a bit tight, I don't know why. Alright, so you get some spout there. Alright, good. And then he can hold his gun here. And then where do you put this one? Where do you place those loops? I'm looking. Let's look. Let's look. It doesn't oh, there. It says here, put on the 5mm ports on his shins, side of his shins. Right, and it could place that spout. It could rotate this and have his water spout here. So he has one spot here, another spot there. So if you have a, did they give us any special effect parts for like water spouts, like water effects? No, they only give us like fire effects, right? And so we got a bunch of fire effects here. So if you have fire effects, you could put it there. Do I have a bunch of fire effects available here? I have this one. Forgot where this came from. Probably one of the Battle Masters. Yeah, probably one of the Battle Masters. So this one fits right here. So now, instead of trying to quell fire, you have him firing fire off that spout. Okay. He looks great. The red is very red, and lots of details, sculpted on details. Let's bring in grapple here. so we could compare the two, which shares the same mold. You could already see that Grapple here has more black than Inferno here. There is an insect who wishes to join our video. They have the same gun. You see that? Same gun. Grapple has this grapple, which is, of course, more apt since he is Grapple. He also got, well, that's the only accessories Grapple have. He also has a spout like his, but yeah, you could also store that there if you wish. Can you? No, there's no storage for that there. So you could store it here if you want. Anyway, they have different faces. As you can see, the faces. Both of their faces are stoic, no expression whatsoever. They're just all serious. They are here to rescue you. Inferno has this silver flap, and instead of having a crane, he has a ladder, some sort of fire ladder here going on, which extends. Does it extend? Yes, it's supposed to extend. We'll find out later if it extends. And Grapple has that caution stripes, those caution stripes going on there. No prints for Inferno here. Silver bumper, silver front for translucent plastic for the window, front window. Autobot symbols tampoed on their right dab in the middle of their cab torso, cab by front torsos there. There is paint on his face, and I really like the matte finish, the sort of metallic matte finish. Is that what it is? Of the black that they used for his face. And if you could see, silver, there's silver there on the helmet, silver on the face, and some yellow on his on those thingies there. So yeah, so basically he's a silver, red, and black figure, mostly molded in red plastic. He has the same articulation as Grapple. Head can swivel. I do not know if, I think this is just a swivel. I think there is no give for him to look upwards or downwards. Just plain old swiveling. Rotation, you can fully rotate it if you wish. Yeah, it is not on a ball joint, just on a mushroom peg. You can see that. If you could swap their heads if you want. Articulation on the shoulder allows him to raise both of his arms sideways like so. Also allows full rotation. Will hit those wings. Yeah, you can move it out of the way. He has bicep swivel, full rotation there, an elbow bend. No articulations on the wrist except they're inwards. You could move it inwards, but that is part of the transformation. He has waist rotation, full waist rotation there. Hips allows him to do the full splits. Can raise his leg up, very nice. Can also backwards as well. A swivel at the thigh. A knee bend, very nice. He can point his feet down, and you could also point it up. But that's part of the transformation. And he has ankle tilts, very nice ankle tilts. So you could do the full A stance, a very wide A stance there. Alright, very nicely articulated figure, just like all the figures from Kingdom, Siege, and Earthrise. The War for Cybertron Trilogy. I really like the products that they gave us from the... if you have the grapple figure, this would be boring since you already know what to expect. But still, it's something. It's a nice Inferno to add to your official Hasbro collection. He is a bit smallish. Smallish? Is he smallish? No, he's not. He's about the right size. Let's compare him to several of the other Earthrise figures and some Studio Series figures which are available for me to get around here. So I hope I don't. Okay. So these are deluxe figures. So Hot Rod here is a Voyager of the Studio Series 86 line. He scales. That's how he scales with Inferno. And like I said, that Studio Series 86 line really does look well together with any of the War for Cybertron G1 boys. Here is Earthrise Deluxe class. Ironhide. And I do not have a specific. Do I have a deluxe class from Earthrise? I do not have one currently in robot mode since most of them are in their vehicle modes. Anyway, that's how he scales with most of the recent releases. He looks good. He looks quite good actually. So let's transform him into his Firefox mode. Off, what we do is flip this like that. Flip his hands. We already did that. Remove. Yeah, I do not have that much of a grip. Once again, my hands are. And now we rotate it like so. Rotate it like so. Now unpeg this whole thing there. I flatten it out. Flip his head. Let's flip that. Straighten this. Now flip this like so. Flip this like so. And what's next? So we are going to flatten this one. What has happened? I'm not sure if they fixed the clearance issues, but just to be sure, just to make sure, do not peg this all the way as you might break something. So put that there. There's a bunch of mosquitoes here. Next is we. Alright, and then we. Hi. Okay. There we go, and you can see There is slots there. Slot those in. Next is this. Okay, pick those. Pick those. Okay, and now we. It does extend. Yes, it's quite stiff there, but it does extend. And now we place this one on this side. Place this one on that side, and we could place this one on. Where do we place this one? On this. There. And now his gun would either go to this side or that side, whichever you prefer. Okay, let's put it here. Okay. And that's quite a simple transformation for Inferno here. And I guess that's it. That's Inferno. For his truck mode, it's a bit small. Yeah, smallish. Doesn't really scale that well with the other figures. It rolls. My table is just not that. Has no traction, no tactile something. So it looks like it doesn't roll, but it kind of rolls. You just have to straighten him out. Straighten him up. He looks very small actually. Let's compare him to Earthrise Optimus Prime. You would expect that their cabs would be in another truck actually. So this is Earthrise Optimus Prime. You would expect that he is about this size, right? Since they're both trucks, you would expect that he would transform into something more similarly sized, but transform into like a micro fire truck. It's okay, but yeah, I mean, the scaling for the alt modes for Earthrise and Siege, basically War for Cybertron, has been on point. But for Grapple here in Inferno, they kind of look smallish. Very small actually. Totally different scale as Optimus Prime here. Even with tiny hopper here. See, you could see that the size of the cab is a lot bigger. I mean, I would have been happy with this size of a cab. I mean, that would be more in scale, I guess. Details on the truck are okay. Just okay. Very nice detailings there for the hose. No silver rims for this guy. Well, Grapple here also did not get any rim action there, rim paints or anything. So yeah, that's Kingdom Inferno. An okay figure. Would have preferred a larger cab for the fire truck mode, and yeah, a bit of elevation, a bit, actually just a bit. If you could see Huffer here, he's not that far off, but if they made his cab a lot bigger like his cab, it would have been fine. Translucent windows, and you could actually see a bit of seats there. There's like a illusion that there are seats there, but there's none. The robot form is particularly nicely hidden. You could only see his legs there, but you wouldn't think that those were legs. So yeah, that's my review for today. Thank you for watching. Please do leave a like, share this to your friends. If you have comments, suggestions, and questions, please do type them down below. And if you're so inclined, please do subscribe to the channel. And if you do subscribe, please do click on that notification bell so that you know when I'll upload other stuff. Thank you guys for watching, and see you at the next video.